What's going on, everyone? It's Greg back with some more Watcher of Realms, and I'm wrapping up my Void Rift Hard little mini series. We're on phase 3, and this one, except for the final fight, really wasn't too bad. I don't think I had to retry it too much, maybe a couple times here and there, but definitely not too bad. Phase 1 for me was definitely the hardest. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. Our first fight here is one where we're dealing with, what do we have to deal with? Oh, this true damage thing. Even after I finished it, I don't quite understand how this works. I just know that um Silas and Vierna do some true damage. They were on the recommended, or I guess the fact that Vierna will one hit kill when they're stoned. When they're stoned, she'll take them out when they are in the stone stance or whatever. I don't know what I did there. Oh, I think I realized that I needed some different heroes. So, pulling Eloin and Vortex. Yeah, because I didn't have any heals in there. Okay, I should have cut that part out, but oh well. So here we go. We got 2 portals to defend in a plus shaped little map here. So we get a little bit of overlap. First guy coming in, we're going to go ahead and put down Greg, what was going on? What was going on? Why didn't I edit this out? Oh well, I'm leaving it in. I don't care. We're gonna put Baron down first, and we're gonna come in with the Vortex. Or do I come out with DPS? No, Vortex first. Kind of playing around, seeing which way to face him, but it doesn't really matter in the end. You're gonna get the same amount of block coverage for those platforms. So now I go ahead and get a DPS down. And my idea here with Hetsa is I can use her ultimate when some mobs are coming from behind as well. Now once these guys turn to stone, they don't move anymore, so they don't really count toward the block. So I noticed you can stack up a lot more mobs there without them running through the tank. So I'll get my left side set up, got Eloin to heal. Oh nope, looks like I am trying to figure out. I think I'm worried about the stone ones at this point. I didn't realize it. So go ahead and get my Silas out. And he gets the extra range from Lunaria. So does Hatsut. Let's now get my Eloin up to heal Oleg. And get some rage regen. Pretty sure I'm gonna put Vern there over on the left top. Yep. Then I have Lunaria. She's just kind of extra. I'm going to put her, I think, down there where Eloin can still heal her, right? Yeah. Face her to the right. And then this is pretty straightforward at this point. As long as you have the tanks and the DPS. Again, Silas, definitely MVP on this phase for me. Jeez, he's just so good. So good. If you need to do something tricky, I think there's some artifacts that do true damage, or the set that does true damage. I think a set does true damage. If you're at that point and it's something you think is going to help you and you got some questions, just hit me down in the comments or hit me up on Discord. Okay. One, I'm getting sleepy. Two, I was about to fix that, but I'm like, forget it. We flowed straight into the next fight after we finished that one. Did I actually beat the other one, or did I cut it wrong? That was the layout, either way. So I'm pretty sure I beat it. Either way, I beat it with that layout. I didn't lose anybody. So yeah. Sorry if it was cut out. I am too tired right now to even think about it. So on this one, even though you had that portal up there, if you put some marksmen here on the right side to take care of the pathing for the flying things, you're good to go. You don't need to worry about another tank on the other side. These 2 spots, you block these 2 spots, you are good. As you can see here, Silas will make light work of the flying ones. And then, did I put Lunaria down yet? I don't think so. Put Hatsut over here, just basically lining up some DPS that can hit as much as possible. And then I'm gonna put Vierna down at the bottom. facing up. She can hit both lanes. Pretty much everyone here can hit all the lanes, at least in some form or fashion. Crank out Silas's ult to get rid of these stone guys. Element come in for some extra heals and some rage regen. Then finally I'm gonna put Lunaria over there on the right next to Silas, even though I don't think he needs her. But we're gonna do it anyway. So now we have all 8 deployed, we're good to go. So again, on this one, it's pretty straightforward. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward to it. Alright, so just gonna wrap it up here. Did use Element's little healer there for Lunaria sometimes because she wasn't being hit by Vortex. So, alright, next one's a gold stage. Now this is where I switched up. I've mentioned this in the other videos if you watch them. Oh no, it's not the gold stage. I thought it was gold stage. Look like it. Oh well. Again, I am tired. Alright, this one has these little slime things that combine, and they are so annoying. But you're really just trying to make sure you get rid of enough so they don't combine too many times. You need 2 tanks down here, and then, well, actually 3 tanks total. So block that bottom right side of that right portal. So I'll show you how we face everyone. I think, oh, we got your Silas out there soon. Okay, get my healer out there finally. And Vortex can cover everyone here, so I didn't use another healer. Alright, so Regulus is going to go down and block the bottom. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my Silas down, and I don't completely understand this, but Silas can still apparently reach behind him in some cases. I don't know. It doesn't make a ton of sense. I don't think everyone can do that. I'm not 100% sure, but I just found that interesting. He was DPSing behind him, even though I kind of wanted him to DPS in front of Regulus. But it's okay. We don't want those slimes getting big. Now I have everything deployed. Hatsut is supporting DPS. Zilla2 is supporting DPS. Silas, he's pointed the other way, but still seems to help with some stuff for some reason. I'm not complaining. This one, at this point, as long as you keep above that threshold where you're not letting the little slimes combine too much, then you're good to go. That's pretty much all there is to it. I'm gonna go ahead and keep fast forwarding this one. You can slow it down if you need to. And we wrapped it up with V under there, taking out the ones that are low health. Key thing on the stone, I think Viona helps a lot with the stone things, because she, has that one hit kill, and all this time when the things turn to stone, it's below that threshold already. Okay, so here's the gold stage. This is where I was talking about. I kind of copied Dan. I was watching Dan's video, try to get through this a little bit quicker, and I was like, oh, let me just go ahead and steal this layout. It just kind of spreads everyone out wide instead of deep, and I don't know, I think it helps a little bit, just getting the DPS in. So we're gonna go ahead and speed this up. It's still, again, simple gold XP rate style fight. It's just a matter of saving ults for the right times, make sure none of these little guys scoot through. And we're moving on to the next battle. Which one is this? Okay, so this is Laseer, and I have kind of two strategies I used here. Again, shout out to Dan. I mean, I think he might have picked up on some stuff from other folks, but I had just so happened to be working on this when Dan popped his video, so I'm like, yeah, I'll just watch this, make it a little bit easier for me. So I ended up putting Hatsa up top here, pointing her down. That way she could DPS both the guys at the back so they could stop spawning those stupid little slimes. So there you go. I have her take out the first one really quick, and then she'll DPS down the other one. And then instead of having her on the platform below, I put Beardener down there because she can help finish off these guys. Now this is your primary DPS. You're gonna have your single target DPS here. I tried a few different things. I was using Zilla 2 instead of Salazar. Ended up switching to Salazar. Silas, I point him up because for the first few runs, Laseer was still making his way up to the top, and that would still, I mean, having a face that would get me close to like, I'd be like 3% health on him. So ultimately what I did was switch out Zilla 2 for Salazar. And then there's an important placement here. You see Baron, I went ahead and put Baron down when Laseer started. You want to make sure when he does his powerful attacks, he's hitting Baron. But you also want to make sure Baron's not dropped. So there he procs his immunity. That's kind of the key thing. You want to make sure he procs his immunity when Laseer's getting a lot closer. That way he can make it up and stay alive. So here, you got to put Baron out at just the right time so his ult can recharge. And you can throw that ult, give him some extra time to live. And that's kind of what I did here. And I did go ahead and fire off Dolores and Silas and Salazar. Here I'm spamming Baron, trying to get that shield up. Boom, got it up, gives him a little extra time to tank. And that gives me enough time to DPS Laseer all the way, send him back where he came from. Get off my field, homie. Boom, done. Did lose Baron, not a big deal. At this point, it's all about those slimes, and that's the reason why I put Hatsa up there, because it was another round where I did get Laseer down, but then I got overwhelmed by slimes. So that's how I ended up at this layout. And I think at this point, pretty much good to go. So I'm gonna fast forward. If I see something where I need to stop, I'll say something. So coming up here on the end, those are those bigger slimes where they combine before they get in there into my little death circle. Those are some key ones to look out for. You don't want them to get any bigger than that. Then they start getting start hitting harder and a little bit longer to take down. So I did try to make sure I use my ults accordingly to keep them from combining. And we're gonna wrap it up here. Again, MVPs on this phase was Beardener and Silas for sure. So that's a wrap for Void Rift Hard. I wasn't able to beat it the week before, but so I couldn't beat it the second week. I was able to beat it on the third week. Gonna go ahead and click that reward, and let's see what we got. We got our random myth artifact, and we got lots of gold, diamonds, you know, juicy rewards. And let's go ahead and hit that claim button, and you can see it a little bit easier. So there you go, all the combined stuff. Nothing good on my 2 gear pieces, pretty typical. And yeah, so let's see what we can get for this artifact. So we'll open the artifact, and we'll claim our rewards first. So I just look around, make sure I didn't miss anything. Double check. I thought I had seen the number flash up where it said I was only 27 out of 28. That's why I was kind of like looking around a little bit. Alright, so now we're going to claim our first time clear rewards. Some juicy rewards there, baby. I always recommend doing later on those when you are finally ready to upgrade some pieces, then just get the ones you need. Now we have 2 myth artifact boxes. Let's see if we can get anything good. We got sharpshooter's crest for marksman, and we got bloodthirst for defenders. I don't think either are. Oh, excuse me. I don't think either are really gonna make a big difference. Okay, that's it. I'm sorry it did wrap back around there. That is it for phase 3. I was able to complete hard again, 3rd week. Felt really, really good. Let me know down in the comments below how you did with hard. Have you even attempted it yet? How far did you get? Because you can switch over. You can try and switch over. Man, are you like me and just spent a lot of freaking time on there? I hope these guides I put out help someone. I know it's it's hard with having specific heroes and such, but hopefully you at least get some ideas. It was definitely a challenge, and I hope you guys are able to get through it soon if you haven't done it already. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Catch you in the next video.